But you give your hair a little whirl, so that there's no open on the other side. Just
Yeah.
pull it back, on the front. Just pull it back and pull it the front.
This one?
Yep, that piece. Yep. So it's not a pull it back and then fluff it back up. Perfect. Gotta have. Oh yes, that's it. That's perfect.
Oh, please. If you say so. I need a
Yeah,
mirror.
that's what the camera is all about.
Okay.
Hopefully, right, it is okay. Okay. All right, we are ready to go.
Okay.
So, a couple of housekeeping matters that I'll go over with you. The first one is when you answer your questions, when I ask the question, we're going to pause for 5 seconds
Hmm.
in between when I ask a question and when you answer.
Okay.
Uh, the second one is I'm going to ask a question in a question form, and you're going to repeat it back to me in sentence. So if I say, "How was the weather?" you aren't going to say nice. You're going to say, "The weather was really nice today."
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then lastly, just smile and have fun. You and I are just having another one of our intimate conversations. Um,
I have to look in the camera. Am I looking in the camera?
Look in the camera because it will make, I know you'll probably want to look at me as I'm asking the questions. It'll seem a
Hmm.
little weird, but your eyes are open when you're actually looking at the camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So that's much better. Yes.
Okay.
Um, so again, just to refresh, the first 3 to 5 minutes of this will be about you and your company and how amazing your company is, your mission, your vision, how you began, how many staff members you started off with, and how many you have now, what your revenue was, and what it is now. So just all the nuts and bolts in the first 3 to 5 minutes. The second 3 to 5 minutes is how you do it. So a lot of those cute, funny stories you shared, about Mikey, we want to
Hmm.
make sure you bring those out so that it feels very natural and authentic to you. Okay, so let's begin. Um, Good morning. Please state your name. Good morning. So please state your name and don't forget to pause after I answer the question. You're going to pause for 5 seconds and then answer it. So a great way is like while I'm talking to you, you can look at me. But when you
Okay.
answer, I want you to look at the camera like it's me.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me your name, your title, and a little bit about your company.
Hi. My name is Gladys Keith. I am the owner of FSB Agency Inc. We are a surety bond. Uh,
That was actually good. Your eyes were in the
we're
camera.
open, but
But I was gonna guess, but before you go on, my tech team, I'm hearing an echo, or maybe she should turn her volume down. Are you getting that as well on your side?
turn the volume down on the computer.
On the Yeah, maybe the computer or the microphone, whatever you can
We'll try one
Can you
more
reach.
hear me now?
microphone test. We can,
Okay.
if you could, Miss Keith, talk some for us, and I'm going to close all the other sources so that it's just you, and there should not be any echo. So
Okay,
if you
I
could just
turned
say,
it.
tell me about the weather there where you are.
The weather here is very hot. We normally have afternoon storms, and it looks like one is brewing right now.
Very
So
good.
I need to hurry up so I don't lose power.
I hope we get you home in time before the storms start. I'm
I
taking your
know.
level.
And before this building goes out of power. Phew.
I turned your level down a little bit, which I think is about where it should be. But otherwise, I don't hear an echo, and it sounds normal.
Do you hear me
Um,
clearly?
I hear you clearly. It's a little bit better. Can you say A B C D E F G?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay, we'll work with it. If I can't fix it to our liking, then
Okay.
I may have to record it again. Okay, so let's move forward. If he says it sounds good on my side, on his side, I'm gonna take his word for it. All right. So you can start with your name, your company, your title, and what your company does.
Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Hi, I'm Gladys Keith, the owner of FSB Agency Inc. We are a surety company that provides contract surety bonds to small, medium-sized businesses. That's that's basically what I do.
Okay, do it for me one more time. And if you are out of words, just
Uh,
you know, just go ahead and stop. It's all good.
okay.
Okay,
All right.
one more time.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Gladys Keith, the owner of FSB Agency Inc. We are a surety agency that provides contract surety services to small, medium sized businesses throughout the United States.
Okay, tell us what year did you start in business, and how many individuals worked for you when you started versus how many work for you today?
I opened the doors of FSB Agency Inc. in 2009. It was just myself. I was the only agent. Now I have Margaret Hall, a producing agent, Levan Porter, a producing agent, and I have a backroom, accounting, and that's it. I messed up again.
That was actually perfect. What I'll ask is that you just find a comfortable position with your body because you
Yeah,
tend to talk and you move. Yeah,
I move when I talk. I talk with my hands. Oh
I
God,
know.
I gotta make myself be still.
You can talk with your hands. We can use your hands, but just so you're not wiggling. And I love the fact that we both have leopard on. Just by the way, you got the memo.
I know.
Okay. Okay. So, um, tell us, and you don't have to name the staff unless you'd like to. You can tell us how you started off and then how many employees you have currently. And then if you're looking to grow your team even larger, you can tell us about that as well.
Okay, so now I need to just say how I started off. I start FSB agents. Can I start over?
Start on over. Five, four, three, two.
FSB Agency Inc. opened its doors in 2009. I was the only agent. Now I have two producing agents and a back room. I utilize a lot of interns to help run my business. It's a way that I can help the Florida Memorial, which is a university, local university here. I help the interns have summer jobs and get some experience. I forgot what else I'm supposed to say.
So let's pause here. Um,
Okay.
collect collect your thoughts. You got what you want to say next?
Um, I forgot what I'm supposed to be talking about. How I started the business and
How the business has grown over the years, maybe number of employees, or even revenue as well.
oh, When I started FSB agency, I was generating approximately maybe 100,000 in premium for the surety company. Now I am close to 20 million in premium for surety companies. I grew my business basically by word of mouth. When I help a contractor get a surety bond, they are so happy that I have been successful with them. They go out and tell their friends to come to me to help them. So most of my new customers come from referrals from my clients. That's helped me maintain and grow my business. I don't know.
Say that last piece again. And when you say it helped me maintain and grow my business, don't deflect your eyes. Give it to me
Oh,
in the
okay.
camera. That helped me maintain and grow my business. And then pause so I can cut it. Okay.
Okay. Most of my new customers come from referrals from my current customers. That is how I have grown my business. Utilizing referrals has helped maintain my business. I messed that up. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. That actually sounded good to me. What did you mess
Oh,
up?
okay. I don't know.
So, we're talking now about your competitive advantages. Really, this is what this particular "How I Did It" series is all about. So
Okay.
you're saying that you're doing a great job for the client that's in front of you is what allows you to get additional business because that client becomes your sales force,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Right.
So let me restate the question and then you answered in that way, so that we can go through the bullets, the different things that we talked about the other day, and then you can talk about how you're just such a rock star what you do that everyone comes to you because you get them through. Okay.
Mhm.
So this series, the How I Did It series, today's session is dedicated to competitive advantages. Your access to capital, it is those superpowers that you have that makes you specific and unique. What competitive advantages does your company, does FSB, have that you can share with us that have contributed to your success?
FSB agency's competitive advantage is my ability to understand both sides of the business. I understand clearly what the surety companies want because I used to be an underwriter for in the banking industry. And I know what the side of the house that the contractor needs. So being able to underwrite a company that comes to me, I can clearly set them up and get them set up perfectly for a yes when I submit it to a surety company. I don't have any problems with getting those. And that is one reason why most of my clients come to me, and most of my clients continue referring to me because I work very hard and tirelessly getting them what they want.
And make sure that you hold at the end. So look in the camera for me really quickly and just say, I make sure that I work very hard to give them what they want. And then hold in the camera, and then you can deflect your eyes. So
Okay.
5, 4, 3,
I make sure that I work very hard getting them what they want.
Perfect. So what I want you to talk about next is what your how people refer to you as Mikey. So you know that really will kind of dovetail into what you just talked about. So tell
Hmm.
me, you seem like you're considered an expert in your industry. Is that true?
Yes, I am an expert in my industry, but I get that kind of title. Stop. Oh, I don't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Now? Okay. So don't start with yes. Just
Oh,
start with I'm considered an expert in my industry. And then you can roll
oh,
into your story. Okay.
all right. I'm considered an expert in my industry. My underwriters, these are the gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, with the surety companies that I have to work with. And a lot of times, the surety company will send customers to me because they say, Gladys, you're a Mikey. You can get things done. And we need you to put this company in order so that you and I, can be successful in getting them a bond. The surety industry considers me an expert, and I think that's a good thing.
That was perfect. But one more time on the end,
Uh,
and you committed to it, and then you just dropped it off right at the end. The, ins- the and I caught it, and I can't let it go. I got to make sure you're right. So
okay.
say that last piece one more time and hold your gaze in the camera.
What, the part that the surety industry considers me an expert?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. The surety industry considers me an expert. Is that okay?
And that's a good thing.
Oh, okay, I'll say it again. The surety industry considers me an expert, and that's a good thing.
Perfect. Come on, celebrity. Okay. Let me
Celeb.
find my other notes about you. Okay, dokie. So we
You
did
know what?
the. Okay, go ahead.
Do I have to do the thank you? Thanking for the award and all that today too.
Yes. So I'm gonna. Yep. So and we'll just do it seated for today, and then you can
All right.
record it standing with capsule. So what I want you to do is tell me what winning this award means to you. One, two, give me your best Academy Award acceptance speech, and three, I'd like you to make sure that you thank MBDA and the in midweek 2020.
Okay. Winning this award was truly an honor, but a big surprise. I did not expect to even be considered amongst all the other larger agencies that are out there that are my competition. I truly thank the Minority Business Development Center and MedWeek for this honor. I really, really want to thank the Minority Business Center here in Florida for submitting my company. The center that I'm referring to is the Minority Business Development Center's Expo Center that is operated by Marie Gill and Associates. I want to really thank them because I am so humbled at their confidence in me. Thank you, Marie. I don't know if that was fantastic.
No, that was good. I just need you to commit at the end. That's all. So just
I
say,
always
thank you, Marie. Yep. Do that last part just to say, thank you, Marie. So thank you so much, Marie Gail.
uh
And which it's the export center, but out of what state,
Oh, okay.
city and state?
City and state. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to thank the MBDA Expo Center for the state of Florida for submitting my company for this award. It is operated by M. Gill and Associates. Thank you, Marie, for this honor.
Perfect. Okay. So let me see something else I want you to do. 2020 was a very, very interesting year. It is
It
a
still,
year that has impacted us all. It still is. You're right. It impacted so many companies that really have closed their doors. What have you
mm,
done? What's your competitive advantage that has kept you afloat in this interesting climate?
mm. I would not say that it's a competitive advantage. I am an essential service. Therefore, I had to keep my doors open because the construction industry is considered essential and they still have to build buildings, roads, everything out there. So I have to be available for them to provide those bonds that they need to keep their businesses going. So being an essential service has worked to my advantage in keeping my doors open.
I want you to do the first part one more time because you started out with not repeating the question
Oh,
in a
okay.
sentence form. Yeah. So, how have you
Has, how has the COVID, did you say
how have you
COVID?
leveraged your yeah, I said how have you leveraged your competitive advantage to stay afloat during this post pandemic or during the pandemic?
During this pandemic era? Hmm. During this pandemic era, I am considered an essential service. Therefore, I have to keep my doors open so that I can provide the surety bonds that the construction industry needs to keep continue doing their construction. So I am, I guess you say this during this pandemic, I have been able to keep my doors open just because I'm essential.
Okay, perfect. So let me ask you this. Tell me, what is a day in the life look like for Miss Gladys Keith? What are some of the things that you do, on a daily basis? If I didn't understand your line of business, can you give me just a quick synopsis of FSB and your day to day activities
Mm.
here?
Um, my day-to-day activities is similar to being in at a bank and you have to review a client's file assess. I basically do underwriting all day. I'm looking at documents that I've requested from contractors, going over their financials and all the information that the surety company needs so that they can make a decision whether or not to provide a bond to this client. So my day is doing underwriting most of the time. And most of the time, I'm sitting down with a client telling them, okay, these are the things that you're missing, and this is what I need you to get so that I can complete this file and get the request that you're asking. So that's what most of my day is filled with.
Perfect. Let me see. I feel like I've got two more questions. While my two more questions come to mind, I want you to do a couple of things for me.
Hmm.
Here it go again. Okay, I don't hear it anymore. The first would be to smile and hold that smile for 5 seconds. And you're going to look right into the camera and smile. In five, four, three. Oh, you broke your gaze. You're going to look back at the
Oh,
camera. Five, four, three, two, one. Perfect. The second one is going to nod your head for 5 seconds. And that's five. Like you understand what I'm saying or you agree with me. Five,
yeah.
four, three, two, one. Perfect. Now, what I need you to do is say, hello, Lindsay. Morning, Lindsay. Lindsay is the one who's actually going to be interviewing you on camera. You won't see my lovely face anymore. It will be
Okay.
Lindsay. So she will bring you in. So that's, I just want you to say, good morning, Lindsay, or hello, Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay. Good morning, Lindsay.
Do good morning one more time for me.
Good morning, Lindsay.
Okay. And then thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lindsay.
One more time, as if we're wrapping up, saying everything and you're thanking her for like this interview. Go right ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Lindsay.
If you wanted to
Okay.
say something else.
I was going to say thank you, but I said, no, I don't think I'm supposed to say that.
Go. You said. I'm sorry. You said what now?
I was going to say thank you for this interview, but I don't think I'm supposed to say that. I'm
You
just
can
supposed
just
to
say
say,
thank you, Lindsay. It's fine.
okay. So say it again.
Yep. One more time for me.
Okay. Thank you, Lindsay.
Okay. Last thing I'd like you to say is welcome to MedWeek 2020.
You want me to say that? Oh, okay. Welcome to Med Week 2020.
Perfect. That's it.
Okay, I'm done today.
You're done today.
Oh, well,
Congratulations.
I don't have, do I have to do any more recordings? Am I through?
Possibly. So let me say this. I'm going to go back and check this audio because it still sounds a little funny on my end compared to everyone else's, and I don't want it to be like, oh, what's going on with her, you know, computer or phone. So if it doesn't sound proper, I might be calling you back to just to retape, if that's okay with
Okay.
you. I want to make sure you sound as best as you possibly can.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Erica. It's nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you in person, finally. Thank you so much. You did a great job. And if, like I said, if we need anything else, we'll give you a call.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Bye. Okay. How do I sign off from this thing?
Tech guys, do I need anything before we go?
No, we're all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. So as far as John is concerned, I haven't heard back from him. Have you, as your team, we've reached out to him on the cell and
I'm in
on
a different
email.
room. I'm in a studio,
Okay.
so I can walk out of the studio for a moment and interface with the team to see if they have had any word. But as far as I know, they have not. I don't even know. I have not received any text messages or anything like that from them to indicate that there's something we need to know about it.
Okay.